Hi, how you doing? Just want to talk to you today a little bit about my green tree pythons and the project that I'm hoping to get going, breeding them. Currently have 3 Aru green tree pythons. Started off with a female who's still quite young, just under 2 years old. I've now just acquired another female that's also about approximately 2 years old, and a male that's a little bit older. He's 5.5 years old. He's good size, good strong size, ready to breed, I believe already. Just need my females now just to mature a little bit and be ready for this male, hopefully get some breeding going. Obviously with the male, I'm going to show you in this video, I've acquired him from another private seller, and unfortunately he doesn't look like he was taken care of properly. As obviously it is quite important, and I think I've stressed this in other videos, that humidity is vital for snakes to have good sheds. And it's clear, although the vivarium that this male's been kept in is plastic, which you'd expect to hold humidity, I found that it was very bare. I don't think it's been sprayed much. Humidity also was being let out through the top, through the vent. So I think this has all affected the humidity, the conditions in the tank. And as a result, the snake suffered having poor sheds, and I'm now having to work most this week's going to be getting the stuck shed off, getting back up to speed, and then getting feeding. But as you'll see in this video, I've also done a quick feed. I only had this snake yesterday. I've got some of the shed off already, and he's had a quick snack on a smaller mice as I wait for my large rats to come in, which I'll be feeding on as his main source for his diet. Obviously all my other snakes at this stage are smaller, so that's the reason for that, but I'll show you that quick feed video shortly. And then I'm going to try and put in some of the videos where we've actually been taking off the shed that's been stuck, to show you what we're doing, and just bathing the snake obviously in warm water, then obviously trying to gently rub that off, and hoping that the snake doesn't get too annoyed and bite us. So I'm going to show you as well also the cage that we purchased with the python, which is a Herptech. It has got some potential. It's not as wide as I was hoping. It's tall, but I was hoping to get one a bit wider, just a bit more space to move around in. It's not how I ideally set up my enclosures. Like the one that you can see behind me is one that's is 3 foot tall, 3 foot long, 2 foot deep. Obviously has the one hot spot on the left. It's got LED and UV lighting in there, providing a good daytime cycle for the snakes. The Herptech that we've got at the moment, I'm going to try and make some modifications to that. It does look quite bare, but I'm hoping to put in another perch for the snake, a removable perch, make it easy to get snake out. Snake's very strong. Obviously you can imagine a full-grown adult python, trying to get him out to bathe him is a bit of a wrestle. The previous owners obviously didn't have that, they just fixed him. The other thing as well, there's not much plants in there, but obviously things to spray to trap all the bits of moisture, which you'd expect to help retain it. Those are the kind of things that are missing from it. So all the tank looks quite bare. I need to add some more lighting as well, because at the moment it's black vivarium, and obviously it's very dark inside. So I want to get the colours to sort of really pop on the snake and look more vibrant. So going to look to add some more LED lighting into it and try and brighten it up inside, and hopefully make it a good environment for the snake. I would say that I've also got another vivarium on order. I'm hoping that maybe transfer him to the bigger vivarium when that comes, and then my smaller female I'll probably go into the Herptech, and then hopefully try and pair them together in one of the larger vivariums, and see how they get on, and hopefully have some snake babies. So this is the vivarium where one of my females has been kept. Got it back to us at the moment, but zoom in a little bit on that. You can see the lovely colours, lovely bright white spots. Difficult to see, but there are bits of blue in there as well. But again, this was a snake I recently purchased, and the vivarium came with it. It's quite basic setup. It's glass exoterra, as you can see, but the top has been closed up. There are some holes in there for ventilation, but most of the humidity has been trapped in there. As you can see, it's currently holding 82% humidity, which is quite good. Got orchid bark, some logs, fake plants. Just ceramic heater at the top and one white Python LED light, which is adequate for this tank. I do prefer the Arcadia DP projectors. I think that there's more health benefits and overall better for the snake. But this enclosure is holding all the right temperatures, right humidity. It's serving its purpose at the moment. Snake's quite settled. It's obviously been in there for several months from the previous owner, so I'm not looking to move her just yet. It's just still settling in, so we'll see how it goes. Obviously, this is one of the first vivarium set up for Green Tree Python. This was a custom-made enclosure, which, as you can see, has got nice bright lighting, the Arcadia DP projector, and we've got loads of plants, which is good. Have cypress mulch substrate, nice deep water bowl, obviously to help the humidity. I'm using the Habistat digital dimming thermostats to keep the temperatures. I generally keep them around, well, this tank I keep it up to 30 degrees at the hot spot. Obviously the cooler end it goes down to the lower 20s. So the snake's got a really good range in there of temperatures that whatever he wants he can find. Although at the moment you can probably see, if I zoom in, he's hiding the top. There he is. She is. Being inquisitive, normally hangs on that branch in front, but always hungry, always looking for his next meal. Probably going to move up to the next size feeding soon. Okay, we can see the living room slowly being overtaken by reptiles. This is the male Green Tree Python, Aru. It's about 5.5 years old. Just had his little snack. Obviously, it's the Herb-Tech vivarium. Obviously, still looking quite bare at the moment. Obviously, needs a lot of work doing to it, but hopefully, it serves its purpose for the time being. So yeah, just a quick note, obviously, on the stuck shed. Obviously, you can see on the top of the head. It's going down to sort of the middle of the body. We've managed to get a lot of the stuff off the back of it, but again, it all just comes down to poor caging, in my opinion, poor husbandry. Obviously, hopefully, by the end of the week, we'll get the snake back on track, get him settled nicely, get him feeding properly. Although, to be fair, he had a quick bite to eat today. He was due a feed, and he took it without hesitation. He does seem really nice temperament on this snake. He's not tried to attack us at all, even when we've been soaking him and rubbing off the shed. He's been quite tolerant so far. Till we put him back in the cage, and I think he'd had enough, and he did jump forward, but didn't catch any of us. I think he was just getting annoyed. But I think now he's had a little snack. Hopefully he'll settle down, and we'll see how he is tomorrow, see if we can get a bit more of that shed off him. Alright then, but do you want me to hold him?
I think he's breathing actually.
Could be his breathing. I'm just concerned whether or not he's I think that's his breathing, that is.
Isn't it?
So I ain't got a...
Infection.
Yeah. Because the humidity's been crap in there.
Yeah.
Whether it's caused him an issue.
Get your head up. You're breathing shit enough of it, mate. Get it out of the water. She's breathing.
that the part where there's 2 layers of shed?
Yeah.
Just need to get off his head.
Poor Roland. Meow, meow.